How's it going, guys? I just want to really keep consistent with these videos, so I'm making another one today, a nice fresh video. Guys, all I want to say is, right, I've been getting a lot of questions lately, and there's a lot of people who I'm speaking to, and they've had anxiety disorder for 10 years, 20 years, sometimes even 30 years, okay? The fear I had with recovery was, if I had this for 10 years, is it going to take me 10 years to recover? If I had this for 2 years, will it take me 2 years to recover? No. Guys, that's not how it works, right? That's not how anxiety disorders and how anxiety recovery works. The science of it, alright? Of course, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but what I've done is I've had 10 years experience with this, and I've got the perfect method learned from the best people, the likes of Claire Weeks and people like that, and real, like, she's the gold standard, guys. And all I did was apply her method, got all the, like, I threw all my books away and just focused on Claire Weeks. And then I added in, I read a book that really influenced me was by Bella Mackie, a woman in the UK. She overcame her anxiety disorder, and she jogged a lot. She got out of agoraphobia because she jogged into her feared spaces, and that's what sped up my recovery. So my recovery should have probably been around a year, I'd say. It would have been, if I didn't have the jogging, I'd say it would have been about a year recovering. Guys, it took me 4 to 5 months less because I added the running in. But guys, I just want to make this video to say that it doesn't matter how long you've had this anxiety disorder. It doesn't matter if you had it for 50 years. It's not going to take a very long time to recover. Like, Claire Weeks does say that recovery does vary, and of course it varies because they're all different in certain ways. The anxiety disorder is the same, the sensations, the fears are all the same, but just people take longer to recover because certain beliefs and stuff like that. It took me 4 months to recover fully, like 4 months of recovery. And let's say I started on 10 panic attacks a day, let's just say. As time went on, I didn't have a panic attack for like a whole year, and then I'm into like 2.5 years, and I've had like 2. Guys, in my videos I'd not even like using the word attacked. I'm not being attacked by anything. It's adrenaline, you know, fear, and high adrenaline always produces catastrophic thinking, you know. So, sorry guys, just got distracted there. Thought there was someone waving over at me. Thought it was my missus. Anyway, guys, like, recovery doesn't take, because you had it for 10 years, because you had it for 20 years, it doesn't work that way. Okay, you apply the method, and each individual gets it in a certain way. Some people can recover in 6 months, some people can recover in a year, some people 14 months, some people a couple of weeks. It all depends how we get this method. Some people can get it quicker than others, okay? So all I wanted to say, I just wanted to make this video about people out there who have suffered with this for so many years and picked up so many bad habits and had so many horrible experiences with this. This video is for you to say you can recover. Just because you had this for 10, 20 years, it does not mean that it takes that long to recover, okay, guys? Recovery is different for everybody, but it's a path that it doesn't take extremely long, guys, okay? Like, when you think about someone who had it for 30 years, if I said to you, oh, you had this for 30 years, it's going to take you 1 more year to recover if you do it this way. Oh, great, you know, just 1 more year of this, you know? But if it's someone who had it for like 2 months of anxiety, sensitization and fear and nervous illness, whatever the hell you want to call it, someone you had that for 2 months and you say, it's going to take another probably 4 or 5 months to recover, they'd probably be like, oh no, another fucking couple of months with this shit. You know, but if you say to someone who has it for 20 years and you tell them it's going to take a year to recover, they'd be like, oh yes, this is great, only 1 more year. It gives them hope. Hope is a very, very powerful emotion, guys. Very powerful feeling. And that's what I want to give hope to people out there, you know, and you can recover, guys. I know it's a beautiful day out today, guys. I used to hate the sun. I really hated the sun. I used to love the rain. I used to love the dark, rainy days, the dark days. I used to love the winter because I wouldn't have to go out that much, you know. And I wouldn't have to see everyone out enjoying themselves, and I'm stuck in my house, kind of afraid to go places, and everyone's going to the beach, and I just didn't want to do them things, guys. I was scared shitless. And I know it's beautiful in a lot of countries right now, and you're probably stuck indoors, and everyone else is out. you know, and I feel for you guys, I really do, and my heart goes out to you. But once you're on the right track with these videos, my heart doesn't go out to you. My heart is so happy that you found these videos, guys, because all I want to say is the videos I make, guys, are so pure, and I just leave everything out on the table. There's no lies, there's no doing it for a certain reason. I'm doing it because this is my life now, guys. This is what I want to devote my life to. This is why I recovered. I just want to really, really help people. I really do, guys. And I've even got messages coming in now at the moment, and I'm going to be setting up something in the near future, guys, for everybody to get on board. And you know, maybe I'm going to sort of do more simplified methods of how I recovered and start putting them step by step in like a little ebook or something, or you know, just give it out there for free for people who have recovered, and then do some coaching sessions as well in the future, guys, because there was in Claire Week's book, she said that, like, imagine Claire Week's actually took you by the hand and brought you out into the world again, and you know, expose you to all your fears and all this. And I used to think, oh fuck, imagine having a therapist like that, imagine having that person in your life. I'd definitely recover then. And to be honest, guys, I needed that. I couldn't do it alone, I don't think, guys. I had help. There was a guy who was helping me on my jogs, a good friend of mine. And I knew, I'm not going on the jogs now, I can't do it. And he used to always push me. And without that push, guys, it's very hard to recover. You know, so you really, if you can't push yourself, it's very important to have an anxiety coach. You can do it yourself, of course, guys, but it's important to have someone who's been through it. You know, I felt more help from people I've got more help than people who've been through it than anything else, like CBT therapists and people who just have an understanding of it. They're amazing at their jobs, but I just felt more help from people who have overcome it, guys. But that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it now because I'm just waffling on. I don't know where this video has gone at the moment. But I think everything I speak about, no matter what order it's in, it all makes sense with people. So, because it's real and it's authentic, guys, right? And yeah, I'll leave it with that, guys. Again, final message: it doesn't matter how long you're going through this, guys. You can recover quite quickly. You really can. You know, I don't think anyone approaching this method would even take a year to recover, guys. I think if you're adding the jogging in, I'd say 4 months max for people to recover. If you're not adding the jogging in, I'd say 6 months probably. All depends on people. You can't give a time limit on, but I'm just kind of feeling it's around that, you know. So yeah, guys, for those people out there who have had this for fucking years like I did, and it took over their lives and it took over their relationships, and you lost relationships and you feel like crap and you've lost your job and you feel like you can't work and all these horrible things that you go through when you're suffering from anxiety disorder and panic attacks, you can recover, and I'm going to help you, guys. I'm going to be the platform for you, guys, to recover step by step, exactly how I done it. And I'm always going to be a phone call away, and I'm always going to be a video away or a question away, guys. Everybody take care. Love is all to bits, guys. You know, we're all human beings at the end of the day, guys. And there's a recovery method out there for people with anxiety disorder. Some people, as I said in videos before, some people have cancers and all those type of, you know, horrible things going on with their lives. People lose kids at a young age, and it's just, life is suffering sometimes, guys. But people with anxiety disorders, this is their journey. Okay, the likes of people are trying to recover from cancer, that's their journey. People who are going through trauma from losing their kids or their mothers and stuff like that, that's their journey. Our journey is anxiety recovery, guys. We all have our tough times, our tough obstacles in our lives. This is ours, and we're very lucky we have a method to recover, guys. Okay, so listen, love is all to bits. Everybody, take care, look after yourselves. Let this be a refresher. Breathe. Know you're gonna get through this, guys. You might feel shit right now, but when you first start to put these methods of recovery in, it doesn't take far long for you to feel good in yourself, guys. So 10, 20, 50 years suffering from this, you can recover, guys. There's no time limit on it, okay? Take it easy. Look after yourselves.